Hello Gemini, this is your December forecast. As usual, there's lots going on in the heavens, and I'm sure many of you are really feeling the changes that are going on. So let me break it down into bite-sized pieces for the month of December for you. So what we've got going on is Venus and Mars together for the first 5 days in your fifth house. The fifth house of creativity, of romance, of children, of pleasure. And when Venus and Mars come together, it's a nice balance. If you can imagine the male and the female coming together as one, harmonizing. So for those of you working on your own business, this should be a good time. For those of you wanting to start your own business, this should be a very good time. And also Mars is in fact in this fifth house for you all month. Venus moves on, however, on the 5th of the month into your 6th house. But just coming back to this Mars energy in your 5th, this is a great time for doing anything physical. Can be a very physical time for those of you that want to get physical things done, but it's usually physical excitement, enjoyment, thrills, anything that makes you thrilled, that feeling of romance. You know how it is when you feel as though you're in love with someone? It's that in love feeling. So it could be feeling in love with a business idea, something that you want to share, that you feel contributes to other people. Or it could be something that you're doing with your creativity. It's a wonderful time for creativity for those of you in the entertainment business, music, arts, making things with your hands. All of this is really being energized for you this month, Geminis, with Mars in that house. So from the 5th of the month, Venus coming into your 6th house. So Venus in the 6th often has a bit of a sweet tooth, or could in fact overindulge with foods. So that may be something you will need to keep an eye on for those of you that need to. But it can also bring some harmony in the workplace. Something maybe that's been difficult. Suddenly there is peace. There is an ability to see one another's sides. And it could also be a promotion or some good news concerning your work. Now, as you see, there's a lot of focus going on, especially for the first 3 weeks of this month, in this 7th house of relationships, Geminis. So, the sun is shining its light there for the first 21 days of the month. Mercury is there for the first 10 days. So this is a good time for some serious conversations in relationships. It could be a good time actually for anything to do with a contract, signing a contract, Saturn and Mercury together, getting something sorted between the two parties that can now be signed. Could be a marriage, could be a business contract, could be a work contract, but this is an opportunity for it to be completed at this time. Mercury going into your 8th house, joining Pluto on the 10th of the month. So as you can see, Geminis, I've got to focus here on the 7th and the 8th houses. So the 7th is your relationships, finding some balance in your relationships, and the sun is shining a light on it for you. So you might want to think about, how can I make my relationships more wonderful? What am I grateful for in my relationships? These are all things that you might do to help really ignite the strength of the sun in that 7th house for you. Mercury and Pluto together in this 8th house. So this is a very good time this month, certainly for the last 3 weeks of the month, to be looking at your finances, to be really studying maybe your situation to do with tax, insurance, everything to do with your finances, your security, your stability. This is a good time to research things. Things are changing at such a fast pace in our world now. We need to keep on top of things. So maybe there's something that you can find out that will really greatly help your financial situation at this time. And added to this, we've got a lovely new moon on the 11th of the month in your house of relationships, Gemini. Wonderful time for renewal in relationships. A new person can come into your life. You can turn over a new leaf with an existing relationship, but this is an injection of fresh air in everything connected with relationships. On the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this 8th house. So it may be an opportunity for you to look at intimacy. How can I get closer to people? So often we've got our walls up and we don't really feel the love that other people have for us. Maybe it's a time to look at how you can let down those walls so other people can reach you and you can feel that deep sense of connection. So there's a desire for this intimacy. And on the 25th of the month, we've got a lovely full moon happening in your 2nd house here in Cancer. And a full moon in the 2nd could bring some kind of a financial project to culmination. Maybe something you've been working on connected with money and finance actually starts to thrive now, to flower. Equally, with a full moon in the 2nd, it's an opportunity to look at your confidence. How do you feel about yourself? What's important to you now? Maybe you need to reorder your values as to where you've been putting your energy in your life. Your values might have changed. So this full moon will shine a light on the things that are working for you, especially connected with money. Are you really doing things that you don't like doing in order to earn money? And is there a different way? These are all questions that may come up for you, Geminis. And on the 31st of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 7th house. So this is going to be a lovely time for relationships. A new relationship, a romance, a romancing of an existing relationship, and a great time to nurture your relationships. It will really be a lovely aspect for you. So all month we've got going on a very nice trine energy between Saturn and Uranus. So this is an opportunity for you to really create some great friendships. Maybe you've got acquaintances, but an acquaintance that could really become a deeper friend. So stay open to that. We've still got the ongoing square from Uranus to Pluto, and of course this is about learning how to deal with authority and not rebelling against authority, but staying within your power and what's important to you. So big focus this month, Geminis, your finances, your relationships, and I wish you a wonderful month. Please remember to check out your 2016 forecast. And I'd love to hear from you if you'd like me to look at your personal chart and the aspects that are coming up for you this year and how you can make best use of these energies in your life. Very happy month. Bye for now.